So what are you doing with your kids? Some of you out there know that my wife and I homeschool our 7 kids. And with world events being as they are, there's a whole new level of interest from other parents that also now have kids at home that are like, what do you do with them? Because they're here, and obviously I don't want them to just play video games all day or just watch TV all day. I mean, there could be something more valuable that I can do with them right now, right? So I wanted to take this opportunity to step into that because I think that my wife and I have a lot of insight that we can add to this realm because it's what we've been doing with our kids for their whole lives, right? So first off, I want to make sure I set it straight. I am not sitting here saying everybody should homeschool their kids, right? I'm just going to take that off. That's not what I'm trying to say in this. But what I am saying is there's some far more valuable things that you can do right now with this opportunity that's been given to us. As long as, first off, you go past a few objections. One, your kids are going to be okay. It's fine. Don't worry about your kids being home right now, right? Are they going to get behind in their education? Well, maybe, but kids are so resilient and they can catch up on education so fast. I've seen that with our kids time and time again, right? Second off is you are qualified to be more than what I think you are. That sounded terrible. Here's what I mean by that. When we talk to parents and we're like, oh yeah, we homeschool our kids, the number one thing that we hear is, I can't do that. I'm not, I don't have a degree in teaching. I'm not certified. I'm not qualified. And I would say that just the fact that you're listening to this video right now means that you care about your kids enough to say there's probably something more that we can do. And it's that care that can spur you on to do some pretty amazing things. And that's what I want to get to. So first off, renew your mind. Education is not just what most people think it is. Most people, when they think about education and school, they think about a textbook and learning those facts and filling in the blanks. And there's going to be a test that says, what year was George Washington president? And you need to circle C because you memorize that from yes, that is one form of education, but there's so many more forms of education out there. And your kids are learning every single day. They're literally learning right now as you're listening to this. They are learning. They learn through their experiences. They learn through the projects that you could be doing with them. They're learning through exploratory things like you're watching the plane get further and further, and like, why does it get smaller? and you and I are like, because it's further away. Well, why does a further away get small? That's a very good question. And you might be like, well, I don't know the answer. That's okay. It's okay that you don't know the answer why that plane is getting smaller as it's getting further away. That's a possibility for research. Or what project do you have going on? Like literally this morning, I'm emptying my pool, right? And I was like, I could bring the kids along with that. And now I know you're like, well, that seems simple, like hose out of pool water. No, there's more to it. There's an auto filler to the pool that I got to figure out how to turn that off. Well, I can't find the valve that feeds that auto filler. How are we gonna prop up the auto filler? You see what I mean, right? Like all of these things are things that can begin helping your kids learn if you take this opportunity to involve them with you. So how does this translate into something that you can begin doing right now? Right now, you can make a list of projects. What do you want to get done? Who knows how long we're going to be sitting at home, working from home. Our kids are at home, right? How long are we going to be here? What are things that you would want to get done? And I'm talking brainstorming mode. I got this whiteboard right here. Just start writing things down, piece of paper. I need to mow the lawn. Go to that level. I need to build a shelf for that wall. I need to, or what are the things that you wanted to figure out? So start with that. Start by making a list of all the stuff that you would want to do during this time, or maybe even some fun things that you just wanted to learn about. You were curious, why does that plane get smaller? Make that list. And I had to edit myself right there because there's so much so far so fast that I could dive into. I want to keep it simple for you. That's the title of this YouTube channel, right? Keeping it simple. Start with that list and I'll tell you where to go next.